Hey guys, welcome back. It's grimreaper coming at you for another video for Raidshadowlegends. I do want to make a quick apology. I do have a webcam as I'm currently moving to Indonesia and currently don't have a lot of my equipment and stuff like that. So I'm making this on my laptop, and I do apologize if the audio is not great as well. It is the usual mic. It's the only bit of equipment I got with me at the moment other than my laptop. I'm missing my computer and a computer setup. Anyway, hopefully you guys had an amazing weekend and you are well rested. Hopefully you're not opening too many shards with the Fusion news around the corner, which should get a release on Thursday or Friday, and also the Fusion starting later that week as well. I know I haven't opened any shards on any accounts. Actually, I think I opened 3 on agents on the free to play. Anyway, let's get into today's video. Today's video is going to be on a Hydra takeover. Today I want to talk about the way that you should build MAULIE Trunker. So I have recently done a video on her. I just want to review the video on her and describe her role and the why she's so important. I have gone for the maximized build today on Brutal, which you can still use on hard. We got no masteries on her, so it's even better, and we can see what she can do. As you can see, looking at her great stats, you can see that everything on that is quite good already. Accuracy is a bit low, resistance is 80, which is very good. The dwarves generally do have that in their builds. We do have a speed of 107, so it's quite quick, good for legendary. We have reasonable defense of 1400. She is support base, and she's got the 18,495 HP, which is quite good. She has got, I think, single revive here, which is not really needed for Hydra, but it does kind of help. This ability does need to be booked. You do want to stun a 3-turn cooldown. So yeah, she provokes 1 time, which is great for DK. And we also have the provoke for 2 turns, which is a 50% chance. If you take Physical Presence tier 6, then it's also 55% chance. And then she's got a crazy passive as well. When a boss slaps her, so when one of the heads hit her, she does get a 25% 2 meter boost for all of her allies. And this is on a 1-turn cooldown once booked, so you do want to book that out. That is the key part to her. Anyway, we got the run here. I'm going to speed us up, and I do apologize, it's not the usual music I'm using. I'm definitely using a different software than normal. Then I'm going to show you the presets as normal, and then I'm going to show you the gear of all the champions. I will also list this in below, the chapters, so you guys can go ahead and check them out. So let's get into it, and I'll be right back. Okay, so let's do the presets and stuff like that. I'm gonna try to keep it short and sweet. We have Necmo in the team. We do have a free opening. This will give him extra turn to land at a decreased speed. I do want to say this, like I think Necmo and MAULIE such have like amazing combination together. Like them two really have great synergy together. So it's like apple crumble and custard, you know, they kind of just top it all off together. I think Yugo and Python as well really do well to complement each other as well. I generally like these two sets of champions together, generally when I'm looking at team synergy. Anyway, let's get into the team setup. So we've got A3 and A2. We have the A1 unopened. You do need to be careful if you do need a revive, but Python's in here as well. We do have AoE defense down and block buffs, and then the A3. And then we do have the cleanse and the block buffs, which is quite important. We got the HP burn, and then the decrease attack and the HP burn bang. And then we got the Royal Guard slap, which is available. So again, you can kind of see where I'm going with all that. So let's go and see the gear of these champions, etc., and show what's going on with their account. So we're going to start off with MAULIE. I'm not going to delay this any longer and show you the MAULIE build. So as you can see, she is in reflex. So it's really important to have the reflex build. This just really helps to support you lock down DK even more and stuff like that. So we have a resistance banner. Do want much speed as possible. And then generally defense or HP main stat with resistance as well. With some accuracy, you do want to be still packing 350 accuracy on the build. And then we have Blood Shield too, just to help out with the buffs. So Mischief and also Targeter. We have Speed Boots with resistance, Accuracy Chest with resistance substat and speed substat. We have HP with resistance substat. And then we have resistance and speed. And then speed, resistance, and then accuracy, resistance here, and a defense substat. As you can see, there's no masteries whatsoever. So generally, you want to come down for Eagle Eye, Unshakable for Hydra build, or if you have all the stats that you need already, like currently this build has, you can come in for the tier 6 mastery, War Master, or to even take Fears of Presence as a tier 6 mastery, because she doesn't do that much damage anyway. So you can take one of the 4 tier 6 masteries and you would be completely fine with her. Not all these champions are geared to my liking. There's definitely much improvement that we can do, but this team is fully auto, and this is what Slim wanted when he asked me for the count takeover. He's like, Grim, I want much of it's possible to be auto friendly. So we also have a Necmo, so we want good accuracy, good speed. We've just gone with kind of interesting stats. So we've got speed with accuracy, accuracy with speed substat, HP with triple accuracy, and then just a refresh ring. But generally, you want like HP or defense substat there. But a refresh ring is quite powerful. So if you get a chance to put the refresh down the bottom, go for it. Speed with accuracy. We've got HP with resistance, but generally you're looking for accuracy there. And then defense, so you can go vice versa. Do you want to make it quite tanky? Triple speed at the top, double single speed, and that's about it. And then single speed. This is not the optimal ways how to build an ECMO. Generally, if you can build a provoke set or generally build a hex set, they're probably like the best two that I recommend. I generally really do enjoy having him in hex set, so I think his hex set is definitely the best set for him, and that hex set drives your damage quite crazy as well, if I say so myself. These are the masteries. We've got War Master tier 6, cooldown, Cycle of Violence. We have Master Hex, which is quite important, Law of Steel, accuracy substats along top, and then Life Drinker just to give a bit of extra punch on that healing. This guy is S tier for this. So next, we're going to go into the next build, which would be Artak. So a are. There we are. Hardtack build I didn't actually change. This was what the original account owner built. Did insane damage. So again, this build is not the best. It should be relentless really, but I generally think that it's built for Ice Golem, and I actually want to leave the champion available for Ice Golem. So it's the reason why I didn't rebuild him, if I'm honest, because I generally want to leave him for Ice Golem, and then I'll try and prove him at the same time as Ice Golem. So try and prove him. Regen is quite a strong set on him. It's probably like the second or third best set on him, but it's definitely the best set on him for dungeons. The best set for him, if you solely wanted to build him for Hydra, would be Relentless. Obviously, probably Hex is definitely up there. Relentless set you can Hex you could build, Reflex you could build, much refresh as possible would be great. And then you could even go with Provoke set if you wanted, him being HP base and the AoE on the A1. So there's definitely a lot of fun things that you could do with this guy. And a lot of people have a high level blessed him because of the event with Artac available and that. So there is Artac's build, and then we kind of want to come in with Raw God next, and then we'll do Yugo after. So I think Yugo's gear is quite standard. Again, like the Relentless set is the best optional, which we have. Again, some people telling me they're using Hex on her, which is quite interesting. Seeming she only has the one AoE on an A2, and the other one doesn't really place a hit because it's a heal. So I generally don't feel that that's her best place, but I think that Relentless is her best spot. Personally, no masteries, but again, you could come in for Eagle Eye or War Master as a tier 6. The masteries for extra damage is definitely something you want to do and should invest in as well. And again, like, you really should just get it done really, because every damage makes it a bit more safer. And then after that we have Royal Guard as well in the team. So the first Royal Guard, which is quite a nice fairly build. Again, no accuracy needed. Don't know why you would build accuracy. The original counter did. We do have Hydra, so whatever you've seen today, just add on 2 speed, and then you'll be on your merry way to goodness. So I'm looking for good critical damage, good speed. This is all speed tuned, so I want MAULIE to be the slowest, I want Necro to be the fastest, and we also have a speed of 19 in all battles as well. Then we have HP, so again, when he does a smack with Life Drinker as a tier 6, he can heal quite quickly. So we've got a HP chest and banner, not attack, not accuracy. We have critical damage, and then as you can see, I'm looking for much speed as possible to speed tune us. These are the masteries, so key masteries to kind of look out for. Don't really care about support or defense really, but the key ones are Life of Cycle, Life Drinker, and obviously War Master as a tier 6, and the critical rate. They're like probably the 4 that you really want to focus on. So I just need to check on who else in the team, because I have forgot who is in the team, and don't really want to miss anyone's builds. So let's just check who was in it. We've done, oh yeah, Python. Python is probably the only one as well who still isn't in the correct build. But I generally worked with best what I've got. So where is Python? And we'll show you his build. So put him in a regen set. Regen set isn't his best set at all. But again, it is what it is. I would like him faster and generally in reflex, because he doesn't use the A3 much. So reflex to get A2 background, which would be appreciated. You could also build resistance if you wanted and put like blood shield on and stuff to use him as a bait. I generally don't do that. I just make him tanky. So again, War Master tier 6 or Unshakable. Life's like you could just generally use arena build as well if he's quite fast, and like in Swiperi or bolster or stone skin, like any of them sets would work, as long as he has the stats and speed and stuff like that to kind of work. I'd use mine in reflex, so let me know down in the comments if you want to see a fully build. Now the tip with this team, which I'd kind of want to point out before I let you guys go, and this is probably something that's important, is when you're using this team, you generally want to be clicking on 3 of the heads, or you're just going to get feared as hell. So as you can see, we ran the 3 teams. You definitely want to be clicking on DK, Pythion, DK, Blythe, or Suffering, just generally because when you got so many AoE champions in here, you do want to make sure that you want to get rid of that true fear as much as possible. So again, you want the A1 from Rogart. Pythion always do the A1 on one of the 3 heads, so then he never gets feared at all, and then he's able to cleanse you from that to make you less of an RNG run and stop that fear proccing so much. That's why I feel that Relentless on Yugo is also amazing, because you can do that A3 into, sorry, the A2 into the A3, which kind of helps as well. And also having Relentless and clicking on a different head, she could proc and do the A1 and get rid of the true fear that way, which means then she's less likely to have that cooldown, her cooldown like procced from the true fear. And then MAULIE is the same as well. She will never get true feared, so she's able to lock down DK if she's fast enough. She's the slowest one in this comp and has the most meatiest build on her, and she does a really good job locking down DK. So there's the optimized sets, there's the optimized builds. Hopefully you guys like this. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, just really helps support the channel. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully you did enjoy this. I'll see you next one. I've been Grim Reaper. Peace.